All right, this is Summerslam review time. I'm saying, where'd it go? So should we set? Should we? So Carter and I should set the background on it. Carter and I went to SummerSlam in Detroit last year, and I thought, hey, it'd be cool if it was in Cleveland next year or Cleveland at some time because I'll come and see you.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to us, I talked to Triple H, talked to Hunter about it, and he had a SummerSlam in Cleveland, so we all went and had a good time. That was last week. That was the 3rd of August. So, super excited.
Yes.
I haven't done any preparation for this, so it's fine. I'm just gonna, even though I know the results, we can talk about it. So we missed the first match. We missed Jelly Roll's performance. We missed Hunter coming out. We missed basically the first hour of the show. So
the best part of the show.
We were busy drinking.
Yeah, and eating. So we were supposed to be there by 5 o'clock, or we were gonna get down there at 5. Shenanigans happened, and we were there by what, 7, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
7:30. Yeah, I want to say so.
Yeah. So, and then we're hungry because we didn't eat. Cause we're like, oh, we're gonna get dinner down there, and then we started drinking and eating, and
we got carried away.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, the first place.
Yeah.
The first place, they only had one cook, so we had to leave and go somewhere else.
I got assaulted there. A toothpick guy was thrown at me. So
that dude threw a toothpick at you.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I thought it was just like
no, he was Razor Ramon.
I thought he was like feigning.
Oh no, he had a whole box of toothpicks.
I didn't even know that.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Besides that, that's what Cleveland, fucking shitty ass Cleveland people. No, no. So we missed the Jelly Roll performance, which I really don't care about. Hunter came out, which is, but we missed the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley match. I had to watch on.
Okay.
Actually, it wasn't. I'm gonna say it wasn't that great of a match.
What?
At least the first 5 minutes of it, because they were just playing cat and mouse the whole first 5 minutes of the match.
Something that I noticed when actually watching the match, there was the ref cam.
Yes.
That was kind of interesting because I was wondering, throughout the show, the refs had this big ass thing on the side of their heads, and I was wondering what that was. So it was the ref cam.
Yes. We'll get back to that when it comes to Seth Rollins match.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole pay-per-view over?
I did.
I watched probably the first few matches, and then I think that's when the power went out, and then I just never got a chance to.
I watched the first match and I'm a loser. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I didn't watch the Braun Breaker match either. I guess theoretically.
Actually, I watched that. That wasn't too bad.
I watched the whole thing just because.
Wow.
Because it was we get a different experience being there live. You don't get the announcers.
And I think that's let's talk about our seating too. So we were in the upper bowl. I thought we bought tickets in the lower bowl, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know what that was about. So
yeah,
okay. Unbeknownst to us, so it was really hot in the arena. It was really hot that whole day, but there was no windage. So it was just. I think especially when it started getting nighttime, the lights started going on. It was extremely hot when they were blaring the lights, and it would cool down, and then. Once everyone stood up, it got hot again, so it was just, I would say miserable would be a good word for it.
Well, and it was very humid that night, too, so that didn't help.
I don't know I don't know on the floor how terrible it was, but up high it was cooking.
I don't know.
Okay. So we didn't watch this match live, but Liv Morgan defeated Rhea Ripley to retain the Women's World Championship. Thoughts on the match before we really get going? Thoughts on the match? Decent?
I mean, they were sexy.
Okay.
Hey, I sent you a link with with better that I don't know if you want to try that.
Yeah, we can do this.
Okay.
That better?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So yes, so Liv Morgan on the left, defeated Rhea Ripley on the right. The cool spots were her slamming her shoulder back into place.
Oh
Oh.
gosh. Yeah. So she
mean-
so Rhea dislocates her shoulder, and it's because she gets slammed into the ring post, and so she's just kind of doing this, and then she just tried. Now I thought Dom was gonna try to pop it back in, but he's just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
But so she like runs into the announcer's table a few times to like get it back in,
Mm.
and that was gnarly. That was
Yeah.
gnarly.
Yeah, that was good on the replay because they show the view towards the announcers of how like the whole table moved and they were surprised by it. So that was really good.
So I thought that was cool. After she wins, she rolls out her ring. Or I guess she wins via her finishing move on the chair. So
Oh yeah, okay. So Liv grabs the chair, right? Or was it Rhea who grabs the chair first?
No, Liv grabs the chair first.
Okay.
And then Rhea grabs the chair, and then Dom rips it out of her hand.
Right.
Then Dom puts it on the mat to slide it to Rhea, and then Liv ends up using it in the end. So it's a big horse trade on chairs.
So
chairs.
Okay, so Liv does the Oblivion on Rhea on the chair.
Correct.
And that knocks her out, and then she gets pinned.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the more, I guess, and I watched the replay. This is the greatest thing because I wish we always talk about this. I wish they would put the broadcast on the big screens.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you couldn't do the sound, but at least you can see what's going on the broadcast.
Yeah.
The cooler part was, so Liv wins. She rolls out a ring strategically next to Dom, and Dom picks her up and like kisses her and carries her away and all that stuff, which is crazy. But Michael Cole's call of that was insane. So, calling him a dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, plus the reaction of the announcer, the female announcer.
Oh, Samantha Irvin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they did a camera shot to her, and she looked like surprised that happened. That was like really funny moment.
So yeah, they don't. So she's told in multiple interviews she doesn't like to know what happens at all.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's very
a natural
cool.
reaction. So.
Well, okay. So my thoughts. Okay. I never got Liv Morgan until very recently. Okay. Now I get it. Now
he understands.
Now I want to see her on screen.
Okay.
Now, because oh my god, and she made an appearance on Raw. If anybody didn't watch Raw, then I won't spoil it. But I wanted to see more of her.
Okay.
She's great now. I love her now.
Now, there was talks. Let's talk about let's go forward a little bit.
Okay.
There was talks that Liv was supposed to be part of the Wyatt Six, right?
I don't know about that.
Wasn't she gonna like? Wasn't she in it? And wasn't she part of the family?
Well, it was Alexa Bliss. She was.
Oh, Alexa Bliss. That's what
right.
it was. I get those confused. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but but now Nikki Cross is doing fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Liv Morgan champion. Do we see a rematch somewhere down the line, or what's obviously
absolutely. I see something at WrestleMania, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to see this at WrestleMania?
Yes. I want to see. She's going to have that title for a very long time. And Liv Morgan is going to have that title for a minute.
So, Rhea, can we talk about Raw a little bit?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. So, I watched the highlights of Raw, I'll call it.
Okay.
I saw Damian Priest come out, right? And then they all kind of turned on, we'll talk about that later, but, that happens. But then Damian and Rhea turned out to be like a man and woman tag team in there, and now they're getting the cheers of a lifetime.
Yeah, good for them, as they should. But yeah, I listen. I love this feud. This is like the A storyline even though he's not, even though Dom isn't the champ right now.
Mhm.
This is like, I would say it's the A-B storyline.
So
And because
this is like X-Pac, right? He's getting a bunch of reactions, even though he's not the champion of anything, right?
yeah. And I like that Liv is now part of the Judgment Day.
Yes.
I love that. I freaking love it.
Let's see. I'm gonna go down here and see what's down here. Okay, so not down here. These are all kind of out of order.
The next match, there we go. So that's where we came in at.
Yes. We didn't get the they were already wrestling. Did we get the intros a little bit?
We heard them.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember hearing them.
Okay. Yeah.
So this only went for 540, which is very small because the first match went 1555.
That gosh, man, that's just, it felt like a much longer match though.
So Sami Zayn Intercontinental Championship versus Braun Breaker. We all thought Braun was going to win it last. I thought he was going to win it in Money in the Bank. He did not win. Sami Zayn, longtime IC champion, thought it was going to be shorter than it was. He was there for a while, I guess you would call it. So Braun Breaker defeats Sami Zayn by pinfall. 5 minutes 40 seconds. Crowd goes bananas. What happened?
Yeah, he had some good moves. He had that I guess you can call it a Frankensteiner, where he where the guy is sitting up on the top rope and Braun comes up, does a flip, catches the guy by the neck with his legs, and then flips him off.
I wish this Frankensteiner off the top rope, or Hurricane Rana, I would call it, is more cleaner, because it looks like he just kind of like throws his legs on him and doesn't really connect on his head, and like the guy has to like fall forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Pat McAfee was trying to call it the Breaker Steiner. So there was a little heat about that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. But
disrespecting Mexico Lucha Libres. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and another interesting point. They took the mat off.
Yes, they took the mat off every match.
Well, the first. Okay, so the first two matches that we saw, so for Breaker and for LA Knight, they took the mat off.
Yes.
I guess to what? Now, I think you said to commemorate their first
championships.
Their first championships.
I think it goes. I know it seems very trivial, but I think they're trying to collect as much stuff as they can for like historic facts and things. So.
For their eventual WWE museum.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure when they change out of their costumes, they're getting their costumes or items of that type of thing. So
yeah,
I think they're more. I think Triple H is obviously a historian of the game, and he sees it with that whole series of how things just leave and then they can't get it back or have to buy it back. I think they're being more conscientious of keeping certain artifacts for different things. So.
Right.
So yeah. Do we think Braun Breaker is going to have a long run IC championship like Gunther?
Yeah, probably not like Gunther, but it's gonna be impressive because he was a really good NXT champ.
Okay.
Because he had that, I don't know what it was. He had that thing about him to where you wanted to see him and he was gonna wreck shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's a monster. He's Goldberg.
He doesn't necessarily have the height, but he's got but he does have the size, and he's got the move set. Yeah.
Do we see him going to the? Do you want him to see him in the main event status of something?
Well, he was. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he was the main eventer in NXT.
Hey, that's NXT. That's Junior.
I know, but still, he can do it. He can pull off the big time.
Mike, any reactions to this?
I don't think he's ready yet. He was good with the crowd because of the dog chant. So like Brown Stadium, that was a big sounding point. So I don't know. Long term, I see there's a lot of other talent that I think's gonna face him. So it was good to get the belt off Sami Zayn. He can only do so much.
I will say, where my Detroit Lions at, I was a little suspect on this, but I did get a lot of people from Detroit saying like, "Oh, you're from Detroit." Like the people in front of us, like, "Oh, you're from Detroit." The people on the side of me, like, "Oh, you're from Detroit." I'm like, "Yeah, dude."
Yeah.
I got a lot of love. Got a lot of love. They asked me where the red jacket was. No, I'm joking. So this one for 540. The next match should be up here was LA Knight versus champion Logan Paul for the United States Championship. So
yeah.
Logan Paul came out with Machine Gun Kelly, Cleveland native Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep.
This match went for 12 minutes. LA Knight defeated Logan Paul by pinfall. Crowd went bananas. My cousin is probably very happy because LA Knight's his man. He always reached for guys like Van Dam and Flair and all these people who don't. Now Flair got his dues in WCW, but he really didn't get his due in WWEF theoretically.
Yeah.
But same thing with LA Knight and Rob Van Dam. They always leave those guys out of the equation. So
okay, I'm going to say this about LA Knight. Okay, so last year when we were at SummerSlam Detroit, right?
Yes.
When we were in the stadium, it's the stadium, right?
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Stadium.
In the line, in Ford Field.
Mm-hmm.
We were hearing constantly people going, yeah, with everybody saying LA Knight, yeah, and like it would just be it was
the whole time.
It was freaking constant. Okay. And fast forward to a year later, that excitement for LA Knight hasn't died down.
I don't think the Yaz were as constant, but
right.
I wonder what happens like at Raw. I wonder if he, as a United States champion now, if that kind of ramps it back up.
But I'll say when he won, people were super happy for him.
Yeah.
And so that to me, a full year later, and that excitement is still there. I mean, I guess it's legit.
I think they were happy because LA Knight almost killed Logan Paul in that top rope suplex. It was nasty. I thought he really fucked him up there. He literally dropped him on his head.
I liked it because Logan Paul came out in the Cleveland Browns colors.
Oh,
and he was still getting booed.
You're such a sucker. You're such a sucker. Jesus.
But he was still getting booed, though, oddly enough.
He came out MGK too, man. Okay.
Hometown guy comes out in Cleveland Browns colors and still gets booed.
Yeah. I mean, do you think his match was that? I mean, do you think has he regressed or is he still at the same level he was when he came out?
Who, Logan?
Yeah.
Oh no. I think he's I think he's improved.
Where does Logan Paul go after this? I didn't watch Raw. Was Logan on Raw?
No.
Okay. What do you think so he was United States champion, which is kind of, I will say, meaningless, which kind of sucks for LA Knight too, because it might be one of those forgettable kind of runs, maybe. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I believe that Triple H is trying to build up the IC title and the United States title. Because I was watching somebody's review of it. I think it was Simon Miller from What Culture Wrestling. And he said that Vince had just ran the U.S. title and the IC title. He ran them into the ground, and now Triple H is trying to build them back up with
legitimate people.
Yeah, with longer, like slightly longer title reigns, and like having really good guys holding the belt now. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is like these first steps in making these belts more legit again.
So where do you put Logan Paul after this? That's the question, right? Like you can't make him go for the World Heavyweight Championship or some stupid shit like that. Like I mean, there's only the 24/7. Do we even have the 24/7 title still?
No. Yeah, you know what? That's what the IC and US titles were feeling like.
Yeah.
So listen, he doesn't need a title.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's got the he's got the podcast, he's got the this and the that. So he
Does
really doesn't.
Logan Paul just work with like? Does he get the Heath Slater role where he works with legends? Remember, Heath Slater was like when he was with 3MB, he would just go out with all the legends like Piper or whoever was back in the day,
I don't.
and take all the finishers and
he's not gonna he's not gonna be a jabron.
Yeah.
Not at all.
He's gonna be too busy. I see him as a guy who's gonna pop in and out. He might surprise us at the Rumble and win it.
SummerSlam and WrestleMania only, big ones.
Big ones. Elimination Chamber, because he's got the athleticism. He might outlast others. I don't know.
LA Knight. Who's LA Knight's next opponent? Do we know yet?
Ooh, not yet. We'll probably find out come SmackDown.
Machine Gun Kelly. Meh.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. Sorry, we're still right here. Next match. So that LA Knight Logan Paul went for 12 minutes. Nia Jax, Bailey. Bailey was a champion, women's champion, WWE Women's Champion. 12 minutes 30 seconds. Nia Jax defeated Bailey by pinfall. I know Carter was happy.
I like Nia Jax.
Okay.
I like both of these chicks. Okay. So when we were in the stadium, little girls love Bailey. Like I heard so much, let's go Bailey. You heard that constantly throughout the match. And there was a family sitting in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in front of me specifically was I think the daughter was like maybe 13.
Yeah, 14, something like that.
Yeah, she loved Bailey. She loved her. So yeah, girls really do love Bailey.
Is it from the Bailey blow up era when Bailey had the big old blow up?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Arm thing.
Yeah, she's colorful. She's got, she's got like a nice big personality. And,
do you think Bailey's is one of those? You're like, I guess, who we say like grow up things, like they grew up with her and they're gonna evolve when she evolves, kind of thing?
Yeah. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, and she was part of that NXT. She came up with all the other ones that had a big rise, so she established fan base, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So the interesting part of this match was Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Times theme comes out. She runs out there with the briefcase.
Bro, everybody was on their feet with that one.
Dude, everybody. So
waiting for that.
Yes. So Tiffany comes out. She runs out. So Nia Jax is on the ground or whatever. Bailey catches her coming, slams her to the off the ropes into the outside. So she's like on the ground. And then Nia Jax wins. Tiffany rolls in and celebrates with her like nothing happened, like she didn't.
Yeah. I like that she just tried to play it off. I love that.
So in kayfabe, okay, does Nia Jax watch the match back and see it, or they didn't talk about that? Is she a Raw girl?
I think they're both SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna work out. Like if you don't watch the match back, then I guess you would never know. But when you want to watch them, I don't. It's very.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna be a fickly one.
Yeah, I don't think Nia is all that. She doesn't seem all that worried.
Okay.
No.
You know what I'm saying? She's not worried at all. But I like the fact that that she won because it makes winning Queen of the Ring mean something. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I get behind that. You need to establish King and Queen of the Rings. It's not like Money in the Bank losers, right?
Yeah. So now King of the Ring is back as being an important pay-per-view, just like the Royal Rumble was to
WrestleMania.
To WrestleMania. Yeah. So
okay. Next match, that was 12:30. The next match was our favorite match. I like this match. This is one of the more matches I was waiting for.
Really?
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as special guest referee. No titles on the line, just a straight up singles match. This went 17 minutes. Drew McIntyre defeated CM Punk by pinfall. I watched clips of this on Reddit. It had Seth Rollins doing his commentary as the referee with the live cam. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's funny.
They did do an homage to WrestleMania 12 with Bret Hart versus Undertaker. Did anybody notice that?
Oh yeah.
With SummerSlam 97. Sorry, SummerSlam 97.
Where was the steel chair? Yeah.
Yep, and then CM Punk was wearing the pink boots.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins had the sleeveless shirt like Shawn Michaels did, and Brett, and then Drew McIntyre had the, I'll call it, overcoat like Undertaker.
Yeah, because he came out. Yeah, CM Punk came out with the pink attire, just like Bret Hart. Yeah.
So I like this match. I think it lived up to my expectations, at least.
I think this was everybody's like most anticipated match.
Yeah.
Like just hearing Cult of Personality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 2024, and
everybody was singing it too. How wild is that? Like CM Punk leaves AEW, everybody thinks he's a piece of shit. Now he's mainlining SummerSlam, and everyone's singing his anthem again.
Yeah.
Interesting. How times have changed.
Never thought we'd see
Phil Brooks.
CM Punk match in 2024.
Old Pepsi Phil. Trying to do it all.
I think the most surprising part was Seth Rollins, just the chant for his like entrance song. That was insanely loud, like at the stadium.
Yeah, or him during the show when he would just do his arm thing during the match and people were just singing it.
Yeah, it was just thundering the whole stadium. It was ridiculous.
I love that the three of these guys just hate each other. This reminds me of Battle Beasts. If anybody remembers that, it's the toy where you had three different factions, and so it was a faction of water, wood, and fire.
Yeah,
and like one can defeat the other, and the other can defeat one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what this feels like, and I love it.
Do we see a triple threat match in the future for these three guys in WrestleMania?
Definitely.
I hope so. Oh my god! So what? A triple threat match in the main event?
Or either night one or night two.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that. SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights as well coming in the future. So more people will get involved. I know Miz was talking about it, that it's tough right now for talent to get on the thing because everybody's firing at all cylinders. So it's kind of tough to get on the show. So
yeah.
If you're even a high mid card, you might not make the show. So Jey Uso wasn't there.
Yeah.
He's main event Jey, man.
That would have been great to see live. I tell you what, last year that when he did that like moving the crowd thing, like it does not translate well on TV, and it doesn't do it justice. Like the way he moved the crowd to see it live is
the whole bottom bowl. I mean, everybody was doing, but the whole bottom bowl for sure. That was insane. That's honestly that's almost as iconic as, I guess, a Shield walking through the crowd. I'm thinking of things that like when you come through the crowd kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Think of the Wyatt and the cell phones.
Yeah, the cell phone.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's very iconic.
Or Nash and Paul coming through with baseball bats at the first the Wolfpack when they started the Wolfpack. Kind of everybody was all scared and didn't know what was going on. See there. So that match happened.
We forgot to mention that the whole thing around the bracelet.
Yes.
So Drew stole CM Punk's bracelet with his dog and wife's name on it, right?
Right.
And that was the MacGuffin.
The MacGuffin.
And so he finally gets it off. So CM Punk finally gets the bracelet off of Drew. And something happens.
He drops it in the ring. He gets hit, and he tries to put it on, and Drew hits him and he drops it in the ring.
Yeah, and then Seth grabs it, and I guess just like being a referee, he puts it on just so it doesn't get lost.
Right.
And then CM Punk is like, "What are you doing? Why do you have that on?"
Yeah,
and like I now it's stupid, but
it works. It's a plot device.
Yeah, I like that CM Punk can ham it up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because he had all the momentum at that point in the match, and it was like he was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just got derailed.
Yep. Yeah, and he got so distracted by Seth, and he knocks Seth out.
Oh yeah,
he does a GTS on Seth, and then that's when Drew claymores CM Punk and beats him. Now, and what do you guys think of CM Punk losing?
I don't think it hurts him. I mean, I think CM Punk now is more of a wants to be a mentor, work with people, take losses, kind of like I will kind of say AEW Jericho maybe, or Cena maybe in some atmosphere where it's like he'll just take losses and it really doesn't hurt him.
Right.
I mean, he lost to Drew McIntyre, who's been a beast, you know. So it'd be different if he lost to some jobber bum who's never, you know.
Yeah. My thoughts, at least. Oh, and after Seth reluctantly counts to 3, he's just disgusted. He's disgusted with himself. He's disgusted with the match. He takes his ref shirt off and then just kind of walks off afterwards.
If you watched it, right, Mike, you see CM Punk embraces Stephanie McMahon. Did they show that on TV afterwards?
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Okay. So a fan videoed it because I guess they were sitting next to Steph. CM Punk comes over and hugs Steph, right? And they start talking, right, whispering each other's ears, you know, whatever that means. And that's wild to see that CM Punk's hugging Stephanie in 2024. You know, son-in-law and his doofus girl and his doofus daughter, right, running
the show.
Running the show. So, you try to look it up?
I'm trying to look. Oh, okay, yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll send. Yeah, I'll throw the link in the chat.
All right.
It's inside baseball a little bit.
Yeah, because they had a nice little war of words.
It looks like this kind of, but I won't play it all.
Oh, okay.
So he's kind of see what this. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
That was quick, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I get demonetized if I play the whole video. But yeah, so that's that happened. So it's very interesting how the
heck yeah, that's very interesting.
So CM Punk has said that he wants to retire in WWE, stay here forever. He wants to run NXT, Mike. What do you think about that? He wants to take Shawn Michaels' job, and then he wants Cody to take Hunter's job.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they can't do it forever. I mean,
yeah, maybe in a few years, but I don't know. HBK is doing awesome with NXT, so.
And the Orange Era is coming to CW now.
That's right.
So that.
I'm looking forward to that. Even though it won't even matter to me because I'll be watching it. You know, I'll be watching it on the.
Yeah.
Okay, so that happened. Next match was. I can find it. The World Heavyweight Championship.
There we go.
Gunther, Damian Priest. Damian Priest is the champion. Singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre, CM Punk went for 17 minutes. This went for 16:40.
Oh, okay.
Damian Priest had a little heat going. Not heat, but he messed up last time at Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
He should have kicked out. He didn't kick out. It kind of let off this squabble of things. Maybe this is repercussions of that. Maybe. Maybe not. Gunther defeats Damian Priest by technical submission. Um, I think it's a little interesting. I think the bigger thing was that your boy Carter, your boy Finn Balor
Finn
comes out,
Balor,
comes out
yeah, yeah,
and fucks with Damian Priest and
yeah,
cost Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship. So that's the turn.
yeah.
I did hear through the grapevine, through my sources,
Okay.
that Damian they all cried that night when Judgment Day was breaking up. So
yeah,
they legit
yeah.
cried.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, I mean they're all tight, you know.
Dude, they had that run that Judgment Day had when they were all together. That was magic. That was literally must see TV. They were on like damn near every second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Raw. So yeah, I believe that.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I love Damian Priest music.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Like when I hear those riffs, like those first few riffs, it's like dun dun dun.
It reminds me of 80s, like the 80s guys, right? Or with the big guitar solos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of like Bret Hitman Hart, right?
Yeah.
I think this puts Gunther in a very powerful position. We talked about him losing the Intercontinental Championship might make him look weak. He didn't really lose it, but this makes well up for it and becoming. People were very excited when Gunther won the belt. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not gonna spoil Raw, but
I saw it, so I
okay.
know.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, but yeah, that was cool to see. I don't. Do you want to know?
Sure.
So Randy Orton comes out when Gunther is like, you know,
doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, addressing the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're all RKO?
No. Nobody fought or anything like that. It's just basically it was more like very gentlemanly.
Yeah, mutual respect is really good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton is the elder statesman of the WWE now. So
yeah, he RKO just wants his lick back. Okay. That's all. Because he didn't get pinned at King of the Ring. And here we go again. We have another King of the Ring winner winning the title.
And that feud of in King of the Ring becoming something else. So there's storylines spidering out of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring thing. So
King of the Ring is back. It's back to being a pay-per-view.
Yes. So I went 1640. The last match that night. 29 minutes, 10 seconds, almost 30 minutes. Bloodline rules match for the undisputed WWE heavyweight undisputed WWE championship. Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa. Cody Rhodes is a champion. Solo is challenger. Cody Rhodes defeats Solo by pinfall.
WrestleMania Part 2.
Yes, WrestleMania Part 2.
Yes.
Every interference could happen. It was like an overbooked WCW match in the NWO era when 25 people come out and the ref bumps and whatnot. All the boys came out. Kevin Owens came out. All the Bloodline came out. Kevin Owens, Randy Orton came out. They cleared the ring. I heard Jacob Fatu went through a table, busted his leg up. We all thought it was like,
how bad was that? Really? Was that?
It was kayfabe. They told him to sell it.
Seriously?
I think so. Yeah.
Serious. Okay. You know what? Good.
Selling the hell out of it.
I'm glad. I hate seeing people hurt.
Because I saw him after, and he kind of was like, he kind of motioned the referee to help him, but I think he could have walked off.
He was doing like when they do that.
Yeah.
When they point to something, I'm like, oh crap, somebody's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because it's like he couldn't do anything because of like everything else that was going on. He really couldn't interfere.
I think that sets up. Okay, and we'll do a little spoiling. So Cody Rhodes comes out, so he's getting messed up by everybody, right? The return of the night chants throughout the match. We want Roman. Roman Reigns comes out. The place goes bananas.
Super bananas.
I think the loudest ooh I think I've heard in my life. They said it was like on TV. It was insanely loud. Comes out. Superman punches Solo, hits him with the spear. Cody Rhodes hits him with the crossroads, and then he wins the belt that way.
Mm-hmm.
Cody and Roman kind of have mutual respect for each other now, and they kind of nod at each other. And like you said, maybe it's WrestleMania Part 2, 3, or whatever, 4 again. I did say to everybody outside that, boy, the fans have flipped on Roman. They hated his guts for 7 months, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. And then one night, Roman's the man now.
Go figure. Go.
Well,
that's all it takes.
See, I flipped on him because I'm not a Cody Rhodes fan. So I
you hate America.
Well, yeah. So I started to appreciate Roman Reigns and what he's done, watching his bio on A&E.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Cody.
You're loving the spoon feeding you're getting of Roman Reigns now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You appreciate it.
Did you buy one of those Roman Reigns belts that sold out in like 23 hours or 22 minutes or whatever? The red one?
Oh, no. I saw that on the shop, but I didn't buy it. No.
Oh, it sold out in like 22 minutes. He moved $1 million worth of inventory in one night.
Damn.
Yep.
With shirts and belts. Insane.
Yeah, because he wore a T-shirt that said OTC, and I'm like, what does that mean?
So I heard it's either one tribal chief, only tribal chief. There's a lot of acronyms.
Original
tribal chief, yeah.
Because like watching the replay, then you could see he was looking at Solo, and he was like OTC.
Yeah.
Like saying, I'm the original tribal chief, the only tribal chief.
Was he on Raw? I know he's a SmackDown guy, but was he on Raw?
No.
Does Heyman come back?
Probably. I wouldn't see. I don't see why not. I bet there's going to be like a complication to that, to Paul Heyman coming back. Like maybe the bloodline doing something to him. You know what I'm saying? Giving Roman even more reason to go after.
So obviously, I want to see a Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Roman Reigns triple threat match with Paul Heyman on a pole. Who gets the rights for Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman's contract.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Who gets Paul Heyman's affection?
Yeah, right.
But no. Okay, so the match is going on. Cody is up against the steel steps that are in the ring, and then you see head of the table on screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, is this real?
Well, and the music changes, right? His music changed, which kind of sucks.
A little bit. Yeah.
It's like a slight tweak, but it wasn't. It was so not necessary.
Okay. So let's talk about this too. So these are the next pay-per-views coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, Bash of Berlin in Berlin, Bad Blood in Atlanta, Crown Jewel, and then Survivor Series War Games. Where's William Reeve lab? War Games.
Oh man, dude, who's gonna be the factions for War Games?
That's true.
Bloodline with Cody versus Avengers. So I think it's gonna be a 3-man. No, check it out. It's gonna be the 4 Bloodline guys, right?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna announce 3. So it's gonna be Kevin Owens. It's gonna be Randy Orton, and it's gonna be Cody Rhodes. The 4th person is gonna be a mystery or get injured or something. They're gonna go out 3 versus 4, and then Roman comes back again.
Oh man! Oh crap, bro! It could be Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and Sammy. It could be them versus. It could be the old bloodline versus the new bloodline. It could be that.
Do you think Solo Sikoa is ready for WrestleMania? For like a main event WrestleMania?
Not main event.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're not ready.
You are not ready.
Okay.
Nope.
But he's a good bad guy, though.
Yeah.
He is.
I mean, Wish.com Taz, that's fine. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
So we have 4 pay-per-views kind of in the next little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how it's so spread, like August 31st, October 5th, November 2nd, November. I guess it's not that spread out, but
averaging like 1 a month.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be interesting how they set all this up and how they weave all these storylines together. So I guess that's really much. It was hotter than hell in the whole arena, like we talked about. Anything you disliked theoretically besides the heat and humidity and all that stuff?
You know what? To me, everything was pretty solid. And on top of that, okay,
The prices weren't terrible either for concessions.
No.
Yeah, I haven't been to Cleveland Brown Stadium since the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Cleveland Brown Stadium.
No, I liked it.
Yeah, it
reminds me of
It
Baltimore.
fine.
I went to Baltimore Ravens Stadium when we were in Baltimore. That was cool.
Yeah.
I saw Lamar Jackson play.
I did, and it was funny because just today I got like an email from like the Cleveland Browns saying we're like really looking into what to do with the stadium. Do we renovate or do we move? Or do we, you know what I'm saying?
Would you support them moving? Not like out of the city, but
oh gosh. At this point, I mean, here's the thing.
Is there even a place like do you have enough land over there to like demolish shit to like put
up? No, there's a proposal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because Detroit's got everything locked down already. Like we just built all that shit. We built Comerica, we built Ford Field, we built
so today today the mayor of Cleveland sent a letter officially to the Browns because the Cleveland Browns sent a letter to all their fans and people had tickets, season ticket holders, because they want to move the stadium to Brook Park and build an entertainment complex out there.
Is it really nice out in Brook Park? I don't know.
It's just further out.
Okay. That's what they did with Little Caesars. So Little Caesars is like a stadium, but underneath is like a shopping plaza kind of too. You know what I'm saying? You can shop there when there's no stuff going on. Like there's like, you know, it's like you can go in there and eat and do all the other stuff too. I think it's what people are starting to do.
So. Copy image. I don't know if you're gonna get this or not, but I'll.
Okay. I got you.
I don't know if that'll work or not.
You mean this? Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Bro, I do it all.
Yeah. It's been host created training camp, Berea, and I can't wait to see Cleveland Brown Stadium. Yada yada. We do not take the stadium decision lightly, and we have been working diligently with the city, county, and state officials to consider all possible opportunities.
I can't highlight, but like down here, it's like we included possibility of having Dome Stadium in Brook Park. We feel appropriate it's time to communicate directly and share our stadium updates, evaluating city proposal. So basically, they have other areas they want to go, but northeast region, state of Ohio. The lakefront site also has significant operational limitations for building of our size, requires major infrastructure moves, changes to improve our fan experience.
Yeah, so actually there's a lot more to it, but that's basically the gist. They're just trying to like weigh their options because the lease is up in 2028.
Interesting.
So I honestly I would love to see it at that same location. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. I don't know if there's like a football stadium close by that they can go to for the time being, or maybe just go to the Football Hall of Fame stadium.
Mm-hmm. That would be kind of cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, which is like an hour away, which would probably be a pain for a lot of Browns fans, but
especially like season ticket holders and stuff.
Yeah, for a few years, it would be a pain in the ass. But that seems to be like the option to where they can maybe, I don't know, but that stadium just looks, Cleveland Brown Stadium looks decent to me.
It's in good shape.
Yeah.
They just figured, dome, you can get Super Bowl money, more concerts throughout the year.
Right.
WrestleMania at some point.
That's what I would love.
Yep.
Cool. That's all we got, man. Unless you guys got anything else that's crazy. I'm totally exhausted now. It's past my bedtime.
All right, brother. Get some sleep.
Come on, man. Okay.
It's still early for me. I'll go to bed in about 3 hours. So.
I know.
I'm good.
I wish I had your will to
stay up. Yeah.
Stay up.
So cool. We appreciate everybody watching this one. It's night time. We all know.
Good night.
Gotta rock the baby. Yeah, we'll catch everybody later. Monday Flipside, Tuesday with Carter and me.
We might be preempted
delay.
for probably about 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you're gonna do Sundays, right?
Yeah.
So catch us on Sundays.
Hot Book Alert live on Sundays.
Yeah.
Hot Bot Alert live.
Hot Bot.
Where we're at, man. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna head out. We're gonna see everybody later. Deuces. Here we go.